Good day, everyone. My name is Dan Belajadi, and today I'll be taking you on MBA 889 tutorials, which is Basic French Grammar and Composition 1. Module 1, Unit 1. Identifier quelqu'un. Introduction. Unit 1 will introduce you to two situations of identifying a person or some persons. You will learn the interrogative forms qui est and c'est, used for performing the act of identifying a person or some people. Furthermore, you will learn a few forms of the present tense of the key verbs être. Finally, you will learn to compose simple sentences using correctly the grammatical structures you will come across in the unit. Objectives. By the time you finish this unit, you will be able to ask questions correctly to identify a person or some people. Give a proper response to identify a person or some people. Analyze carefully episodes of identification of persons to identify relevant grammatical structures such as qui est, and use these grammatical structures correctly to compose simple sentences in French. Main body. Directions on the use of dialogues. For each dialogue in this unit and every other unit of this course, you will first of all look at the accompanying picture and listen carefully to the recorded conversation as relayed by your tape recorder. Here we don't have a tape recorder, I would have a recording. The audio cassette included in the package contains the recorded conversation. Repeat after the recorded voice. Space has been provided for the recording of your own rendition of the sentence segment. At the end of the listening or oral drill, you will have to rewind your audio cassette. Replay it and listen to your own performance. Compare this with the original production. This will give you an opportunity for auto-correction. You may also have to repeat the exercise 3 or more times to be sure that you can say the sentences in the dialogue correctly. At this point, you will turn to the dialogue and begin to read them one after the other. You will ensure at each point that you have followed the sequence, which is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Writing is the last stage. However, before you go into writing, try to make your learning more permanent. This you can achieve by practicing oral drills a little more. You will imagine that the different characters in the dialogues are there with you. Try to play the various roles. That's role play. Do a bit of dramatization, that is, acting the episodes. As you do so, you will learn the more and end up integrating the grammatical concepts, which form part of the objectives of this unit. In this unit, we have a dialogue, and here we have a man who I think is Monsieur Mustafa. Okay, here's Monsieur Mustafa. We have a man, a woman, a boy, a girl, friends. We have here too a man and a woman together. Here a couple together, and here a newlywed couple together. Dialogue 1. Qui est? Qui est? C'est un homme. That's who is this? It's a man. Qui est? Who is it? It's a woman. So that's this woman here. Qui est? C'est un garçon. That's who is it? It is a boy. Qui est? C'est une fille. That's who is it? It is a girl. This is the girl. Ce sont des amis. Sorry, qui est? That's who are they? Ce sont des amis. They are friends. Qui est? Who is it? C'est Monsieur Mustafa. It is Mr. Mustafa. Qui est? Who is it? C'est Madame Mustafa. it is Mrs. Mustafa. Qui est? Who is it? Ce sont Monsieur et Madame Mustafa. They are Mr. and Mrs. Mustafa. So this is the picture here for that dialogue. Qui est? Who is it? Ce sont Chuba et Nkechi. They are Chuba and Nkechi. Qui est? Who is it? C'est un couple marié. Who are they or who is it? They are married. It's a married couple. Dialogue 2. C'est un homme. Is it a man? You are advised not to look at written dialogue 2 yet. You need to go back to the pictures under dialogue 1. So these are the pictures in dialogue 1. You will need these pictures for dialogue 2. Look at them as you listen to and repeat dialogue 2. Dialogue 2. C'est un homme. Is it a man? C'est un homme. Is it a man? Oui, c'est un homme. That's it. Is it a man? Yes, it's a man. C'est une femme. Is it a woman? So that's this woman here. Oui, c'est une femme. Yes, it is a woman. C'est un garçon. Is it a boy? Oui, c'est un garçon. Yes, it is a boy. C'est une fille. Is it a girl? Oui, c'est une fille. Yes, it is a girl. Ce sont des amis. Are they friends? Oui, ce sont des amis. Yes, they are friends. C'est Monsieur Mustafa. Is it Monsieur Mustafa? Oui, c'est Monsieur Mustafa. Yes, it is Mr. Mustafa. C'est Madame Mustafa. Oui, is it Mrs. Mustafa? Oui, c'est Madame Mustafa. Yes, it is Mrs. Mustafa. Ce sont Monsieur et Madame Mustafa. Is it Mr. and Mrs. Mustafa? Or are they Mr. and Mrs. Mustafa? Oui, c'est Monsieur. Oui, c'est Monsieur et Madame Mustafa. Yes, they are Mr. and Mrs. Mustafa. Ce sont Chuba et Nkechi. Are they Chuba and Nkechi? Oui, ce sont Chuba et Nkechi. Yes, they are Chuba and Nkechi. C'est un couple marié. Is it a married couple? Oui, c'est un couple marié. Yes, it's a married couple. Grammaire. At this point, we shall look at the grammatical structures in the 2 episodes presented, and specifically les articles. We look at specifically les articles indefinite, that's indefinite articles, en, une, and de. En is the masculine singular, une is the feminine singular, and de or de is the plural. Le verbe être, that's the verb to be. L'interrogation, that's questions or interrogating statements. Qui est? Who is it? Or what is it? C'est, is it? Les articles indéfinis. You may have noticed that every noun in the 2 episodes had a gender, either un, that's the masculine gender, or une, feminine gender. In French, there is neuter gender. There is no neuter gender. Every noun in French, whether a person or object or thing or an idea, must have either the masculine or the feminine gender. The indefinite articles are used to show the sex of a noun that is distinct but not specific. For example, when you say un homme, meaning a man, you are not referring to any particular man. It could be any man. And you could also say une femme, that's a woman. You're not referring to a specific or particular woman, just a generalized form. A woman, any woman. If we're talking about any woman. You will also have noticed the plural form of the indefinite article, des, des amis, that's friends, the friends. The plural form of the indefinite article, that's a, and une, that's a, is there, that's some. For instance, des oranges, some oranges. Un garçon, a boy. Or you could say une fille, a girl. Note that the plural of nouns is formed generally by adding an s. Example, un ami, a friend, des amis, some friends. That's the plural form of friends. Un garçon, the singular form of boy, a boy, des garçons, some boys. Here we have une fille, a girl, des filles, some girls. In summary, les articles indéfinis. Here we have the singular and the plural, that's indefinite articles. For the masculine, we have un, that's a. Example, un garçon, un ami. And for female, that's feminine, we have une, that's une fille, une femme. For the plural form of the masculine and the feminine, we have des garçons, des filles. You just add des and the plural form of the noun, that you just add an s at the back of the noun, which makes it plural. Des amis, des femmes. Self-assessment exercise 1. Match the nouns in column B with the appropriate indefinite article in column A. Here we have des garçons, un homme, des amis, une femme, un garçon, un couple, une fille, des filles. So what this means is des garçons, some boys, un homme, a man, des amis, some friends, une femme, a woman, un garçon, a boy, une fille, a girl, and des filles, that's some girls. Le verbe être, that's the verb to be. When conjugated in an interrogative singular form, you have se, and singular form you have se, and the plural form se sont. For example, you could say c'est mon cahier, they are my books. Ce sont des amis, they are some friends. L'interrogation. They are words for asking questions. These are words for asking questions. Here, you will have learned the use of the interrogative pronoun qui. Qui est, that's whose, or that. Who's that? Or who is it? If, for example, you want a person or some persons to be identified, you ask the question, qui est? Qui means who. Another way of asking is c'est un homme? Oui, c'est un homme. Is it a man? Yes, it is a man. Composition. Self-assessment exercise 2. The words in each of the collection have been juggled. Rearrange them to form correct answers. Number 1. Est, on, c'est. When we arrange, it's going to be c'est un homme, c'est, C, es, un homme. Is it a man? C'est un homme. Is it a man? If there's a question mark, it's going to be c'est un homme. Is it a man? But if there's no question mark, it's going to be c'est un homme. It is a man. Madame et Monsieur dash son, okay, full stop, son Mustapha c'est. When we arrange, it's going to be c'est, son, Monsieur et, or you could say Madame et Monsieur Mustapha. They are Mr. and Mrs. Mustapha. C'est would come forward. Son will follow next. Monsieur et Madame. Then Mustapha and full stop. Number 3. Une se fille est. When we arrange, it's going to be c'est une fille. It is a girl. C apostrophe est, une, and fille, and full stop. Number 4. Ami, c'est des sons. When we arrange, it's going to be ce sont des amis. They are friends. C'est will come first, followed by son, then followed by des, and amis, and full stop. Number 5. C'est est qui. When we arrange, it's going to be qui est. That's qui would come here, followed by est, followed by dash, ce, and the question mark. Conclusion. In this unit, you have learned to identify a person or some people using the interrogative forms qui est and c'est. You have also learned the indefinite article en, une, des, and a few forms of the present tense of the verb être, which is je suis, tu es, il est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont. Furthermore, you have learned to compose simple sentences in French using these grammatical structures. For instance, we have those sentences here. C'est un homme, ce sont Monsieur et Madame Mustapha. C'est une fille, ce sont des amis, and qui est. Summary. This unit has introduced you to 2 situations of identifying a person or some people using the interrogative forms qui est or c'est and the indefinite articles. Subsequent units will build on this. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy and understand this tutorial. Do have a lovely day. Bye-bye.